Hey everyone, it's Hydro Pump here. Today I'm going to be going over my matches from the R.B.E.T Rulers, which is like the invitational that everyone that made top cut from previous R.B.E.T tournaments throughout the year, um, they were able to get into this tournament. There was about 40 some players. I didn't do too high. I think I technically got top 16, but you know, top 16 out of 40 players isn't really that crazy. I think overall I went 3-2. Um, so we're just gonna go over those matches because I think someone wanted me to go over the matches if I recall. Uh, so I'll make a video out of it. I'll probably just do all the matches in this one video instead of rather than just stretching it out into multiple videos. Um, I think I was 2 matches out from making top 8. So, anyways, we're playing against Sunny here in the first round, and we are on Dragon Turbo, and Sunny is on Hero Frog. Sunny gets to go first. Opening Stratos is always pretty good in any hero deck you're playing. Just the card you always want to see going. So we got Upstart, and the looks of it, our hand is not very good. But even if your hand's not that good, the first like turn or two, like you can get something going. You can draw a trade in or cards of constants, card destruction. Yeah, there's probably about like 10 cards I can draw to get out of this, which is about a third of my deck. Just to kind of didn't open the best, a little clunky. So he goes Rhoda for Junk Synchron. Gotta make a synchro play here. Makes a Go-Yo. Not really sure what doing Stratos, like bouncing Stratos, does for you. I'm not sure if you could go into it. No, you couldn't. Actually, a good play, if he could have, was make a. I don't know if they play it, but make an Urbellum would have been pretty good against my deck, because then, like, if I. It's just going to lock me into dead draws. I draw Whitestone, which, isn't that great. Getting a lot of pressure here with, Goyo, Stratos. Gonna have Blue Eyes, just get one card out of the deck. And we draw another Pot Avarice, which is just kind of brutal. So we're just gonna make a desperation play here. We got some red med. He has a Raigeki break for the black or the blue eyes, and then I'm just gonna, do the most I can. And I only have 3 dragons in the grave, so Pyrex is still dead. Gonna take 26 here, and we draw Rejuve. So, pretty terrible hand to start off with. And then our opening hand, let's get the upstarts out of the way. Now, I wanted to play Trunade and Heavy because, like, these decks, they play back row. They usually have a Raigeki breaks, Wing Blast, and all that stuff. So you have to get that out of the way before you do your combo. But anytime you open, like, Heavy and Trunade, and then I have Pot Avarice on top of it. So, like, all these cards you want to draw later, I opened them. So, not the best. And, again, he gets Stratos right off the rip. And he has a pretty loaded hand to the look of it. And I get another Pot Avarice. I just, discard Blue Eyes just to get something out. He just got rid of Trinity there because, already got Heavy. The reason I didn't get rid of Blue Eyes or Guard is in case I draw like trade in or cards of constants, which I have 6 of, so it's a chance to draw Drago. Not really gonna help me there. I'm just gonna clear the board and swing it with Drago. Get something going. Absolute 0, and that is just gonna be a swift game. Like, I just couldn't get anything going in that game, so that was probably like the worst like brick match I ever had. Like, usually you really don't like hard brick too often with this deck. It's just that it has happened back to back here, which I know people say it bricks a lot, but it's really not that bad in the grand scheme of things. But here it is, a little unlucky. So that was that match. So we lost 0-1. We're down to the losers bracket pretty early. Um, this is like the earliest I've been to the losers bracket with Dragon Turbo in a tournament. So we're playing against 10 FD here in this one. So pretty good opening hand from the looks of it. They have Solemn, Dust, Gale, Greffer. So they have a solid hand as well. They have Solemn, so they set 4 back row. I think I just let Future Fusion. No, I think I'll hold on to it because I remember his deck from the previous tournament. He was on Dust Tornadoes, so I was like, I want to try to hold on to this. I think I just go Trooper. Or I go Blue Eyes first and then Trooper Mill. Yeah, trade in Solemn. So we're just gonna Card Trooper. We're just gonna draw 1. Alrighty, so that was Upstart. I got into card destruction. Now I think I go for Black Rose here. I'm pretty sure. Because I saw his deck list from the previous tournament, and there's no Starlight Road. He already burned the Solemn Judgment, so we're just going to go for Black Rose play here. And then that's just going to be a easy clap, pretty much. I didn't expect to, go through. And that's just going to be the first game. Not sure if you're really supposed to. I don't think you can really just Solemn right off the rip there. Because if I'm baiting like trade in, then like he doesn't have anything going, so and then he doesn't know my hand, so that's just I don't know. That was a pretty risky Solemn Judgment. Even if even if Solemn was fine, I go red mid into another dragon. He's just pretty much it's game over. Alright, so they start here with dumping Armwing, and they have Oppression, Heavy. Keeping Heavy Storm's interesting. Not really sure why you would keep that up in this matchup. And they got Oppression, so we're just gonna. With this hand, I think I just summon Drago and attack. Oh, okay. I just send it. I could have summoned Drago, but then they have Gale, so. And I just get rid of the Trunade here. I think I just looked at my hand and I had 3 dragons, so that's gonna be draw 3. And I just want to get through the deck as quick as possible, really. Let's see here. They have another Vayu. Unfortunately, I didn't kill the Greffer, so it's gonna get another ditch here. Dumping Plague. They go for Dark End. And they just go for an OTK push here. I'm going to drop Trag on the first one. And they go Dark End Pop. Just going to Pot Avarice, see if you can get into something. Because you have a big board. And it didn't really draw anything. And I don't know if this. Yeah, it's game. No, it's not. Barely alive. So, yeah, we didn't draw anything. Now, again, we can go back to the first turn where you can say, like, oh, I should have summoned Drago and attacked. I think that might have just prolonged things, but then you wouldn't get the Greffer again. So, and you would have Arnwing follow up. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would have gotten out of that game regardless. So going first, I would roll Decree here. Just he has a lot of traps in his deck list, so I was thinking Decree would be pretty decent. And we had the Wyvern. I started the Wyvern just in case, like, you know, deck dev, just try to dodge it a little bit. I didn't set the Book of Moon. Maybe I should have because he was on Thunder King the last game. So yeah, Thunder King attack, that's fine. We're just gonna shotgun the Decree. Now I think I just like go for it here where I just summon Debris, Book of Moon, to Thunder King, summon Red Med, Red Med. Don't have Drago, but we can just summon a big board. Oh, I think this is what I was considering. It wasn't game if I... Yeah, it wasn't game. I don't think it was going to be game. Yeah, he's at 10,000, so... Yeah, it wasn't going to be game, so I decided to burn the one red mid. I had Wyvern engraved too, so there's that. Burn the one red mid and just swing for 5,000 here and have the book for follow-up. That was my thought process. I was thinking about that for a little bit. Draws heavy, so he's going to wipe my back row. I just Book a Moon the blue eyes here because I was thinking, well, if he just simply has brain control or something, then it might be ugly. Hindsight, I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. I think he just makes like Dark End. Go-Yo. Okay, he just crashes, so yeah, I don't think it mattered. Did it matter? I don't think so. Could you have done something else? No, he couldn't because you only have one piece. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Oh, I think it was this game, yeah. Alrighty, and we had the orb here. I brought the orb in, just, you know, try to stop him some. Alright, so we won against Vayu Turbo. So we are now going against Blab here. And they are on Quickdraw plans. Let's see what's... So I haven't gone first at all, by the way, 0 for 3. They get pretty good setup turn 1 with the Titanial. Now we have a pretty solid starting hand here. We're going to go trade in Upstart, and that was a pretty good draw. So we can go Magical Stone, Ditch, Drago, Red Mid. Well, we do Rejuve first, and then we'll do that. Get that back. So we already discard one dragon. So we're going to be getting 3 draws per Rejuve. Now, I kind of made a mistake here. I'll say once I ditch all my stuff. This is kind of like a wonky one. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Now, I should have gotten rid of Trigodia instead of getting rid of Pot Avarice. I was thinking, well, I have one pot left in deck. I don't have like a loaded grave yet, so yeah, I think that should have been the call there. So I get kind of punished here if well, not punished, but so I didn't really draw. I was thinking maybe I can draw out of it, but it wasn't really like a turbo hand, even though I drew like 9 cards. I should have. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I was thinking he set Raikou because he added it the last time. I think this was just a bad play for him to set Hamster because, you know, I have Drago the grave. Now what I should have done was Instant Fusion. I should have sent it because Instant Fusion, get Red Mid, get Drago. This is like a blowout situation. I mean, he does have access to Black Rose, so there's that. So he drew the Pot Avarice off the top. Pretty good draw. Got the shell. His hand looks pretty clunky. We're just gonna take the 200 there. We didn't really want to like summon Trag for no reason. Kind of want them to make a board and then Trag, just to like stop an OTK push or something. Now we could have done the Instant Fusion Red Med play, but that's for sure a Reiko now. So that's set. So we're just gonna take another 24. Now I was like, I'll just burn. I wanted to get the Reiko out of the way, so I'll just burn Trag here, which is fine. He already, yeah. I think he already. Oh, did he burn a summon? Did he forget the? I don't know. Not sure what happened there. But draw cards to constants. Now it's kind of like a consideration. Do you want cards to constants here? Because you have debris, red med, instant fusion. But I think I was considering that. But I have instant fusion if I need to summon red med. So that's what my thought process was. I drew another debris, so that was fine. And instant fusion does take me down another 1,000. But there was no real reason to summon debris there. And I can last resort like debris black rose play if I need to. Now he's gonna go for his own debris play. Yeah, that might have been a misplay by me. If I just go red med summon prime material dragon to kill his Raiko Caius, then I'm pretty sure I just win. But on the flip side, you know, he has like 5 cards in hand, so could have Trigodia. That would have gotten crushed probably. So, and I want to just keep prime in hand just in case I get like a card destruction or something, just an extra card in hand. But you know, I guess it was a lot more likely of a chance for him to have like hope 1 of 2 debris rather than Trigodia. So there's that. So his hand looks pretty awful. We set the guard here. We draw a trade in. We're going to go Future Fusion. And we can go Redrew for 1 just because I tribute summoned the Prime Material Dragon. Or 2. Oh, because I traded in as well. Now he's just going to go for the Drill Warrior. Okay, this is when things get weird. So I go Pi Avarice, he DD Crows. Now, he's at 69. I think I threw. Yeah, I definitely threw. Because I activated the card destruction, or the cards to constants. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal. But, because I have 1 MSC left in deck. But you can't activate Pot Avarice if you have less than 2 cards left in deck, which I would if I activate this, which I don't have anything else left in deck. So I activated it and I was like, ooh, I didn't want to do that. I should have summoned Debris Dragon, summoned like a White Stone, make Trident Dragon, pop White Stone, Future Fusion, attack, and then I can also card destruction if I think he has like Trag or Gores. So anyways, I pretty much threw this game. So we're just going to go to the next. And I realized that as soon as I played the cards of constant, I was like, oh man, I did not want to do that. But, you know, he played the card. Alright, so I was pretty annoyed with that. So we opened Future Fusion, which is pretty good. We didn't really draw anything off the upstart though, so we're just gonna. I think we're just getting red mid out here, just be aggressive really. Probably get like Prime Material. Yeah, Prime Material Dragon's pretty good against Quickdraw. He sets Reiko. Not sure why you wouldn't set the bottomless. I guess maybe because of. I mean, I guess probably you don't have enough to side, but like Battlefield is just not good against Dragon Turbo. Reiko popped the Future Fusion just to get the mill off, which is fine. Now I decided to go beat down there, and he didn't draw anything. So the third game, not really sure why you keep Battlefield against this deck. It's beyond me. So he goes shotgun dust shoot, which is going to return blue eyes, which does not matter because I have Future Fusion again. I brought in the Lightning Vortex because in case he's like on Vanity's Fiend. So we're going to dump all these dragons here. 3 Whitestone, Drago Prime, just to get those in the yard. Just going to draw a bunch of cards. Not really prioritizing Drago at the moment. I do draw Drago, so you know that's kind of good. Prime Materials is good against the Hamster or Reiko play, rather than getting Drago and just being good against Hamster. And this Prime Materials is pretty busted against this deck. You didn't really draw anything. I'm not really sure how you just make your deck like only for like trade in or Battle Fader and Gore's track. Like not really a good payout, especially against this deck. I don't know. So we're just doing Dragon Turbo things. I think it's probably just gonna be game if I get into another red mid. I have Instant Fusion, so I'm gonna spin his set monster with Brio. Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah, I was just styling at this point. We did have a lot of life points. Not really a styling, but am styling. So we're gonna pop those 2, and then we're gonna go for a Brio play. So I'll be able to spin his monster, and that's gonna be a game. He did side Vanity's Fiend in, and he had Rug. So I guess he probably just didn't have a whole lot to side, even though he main decked DD Crow, he side Vanity's Fiend and Rug. So I don't know. Weird game to say the least. So technically I should have won the first game, but I went ahead and won the last 2. So we are 2-1 now. We are going against Gia in this 4th round. I think I lost rock, paper, scissors again. Yeah, I lost 4 times in a row now. Which, you know, RPS with this deck is just like a free draw pretty much. I mean, it's like that with any deck, but like if you really get to go off the rip, then you can just combo off. So we did the MSE Rejuve play. So we go ditch this, and then ditch these 2. So we drew 6 this turn. We're just gonna fix our hand here. It's okay. We have 3 red meds, which is a little overkill. And we didn't find heavy or true nade, so a little sus. They go for the Reaper play. Reaper play, it seems appealing at first, usually, but it can be kind of sketchy. So we go cards of constants here. We did draw into the true nade. Did we? I don't remember what happened here. I think I just pot here first. I think I had exactly 5. So okay, so I think if no, it wouldn't be game. I just true nade just because I just wanted to combo off here, and potentially like if Reaper's just like out there that is hanging out there, I can potentially OTK through it. Just swing into it like 3 or 4 times. But they had the Book of Moon, which is a good play. You know, good protection there. We're gonna trade in. We're just gonna draw a bunch. How many did we draw there? We did 4, 3 times. So we had the MSC, and so yeah, I think it was 3 times. So we drew 12. We got rid of the triad because we have Gores. We have heavy for back row again. Instant fusion. I think they're gonna try to pop off this next turn though. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, they don't really have anything to do. And they didn't want to just put the Reaper up in the attack because they had nothing to reset it, so it'd be kind of sketchy. And I think this is game because I can just. Yeah, I'm just gonna banish this with that, and then we can bring Drago out, and that's gonna be game. Oh no, I didn't have Drago. I just had. Wait, why did he scoop then? He had Gores in hand. I think that was what I was just like. Hopefully, it doesn't have Gores. I think they had Gores, did they not? Okay, well, I'm not going back. I'm pretty sure they had Gores, so I'm not really sure why they just gave up. And plus, they had Gore's Brain Con. So they could have just Brain Conned. I think they had Gores. I don't know. Okay, so we card destruction here. I messed up here. I was thinking a little too far ahead. I got a little excited. I should have set the trade in first. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go, these and then trade in. So I definitely should have set trade in first. That was like pretty much a throw. And I even said oops. I was like, oh, no, well, yeah. So I was hoping yeah, that was just a little dumb by me. Let's see here. I don't think I activated Future Fusion. Let's see why. Maybe because like I was just trying to avoid like an interruption. And if I draw Gores, I could go like Future Fusion and then Pop Average back, but they have Crows, so it don't matter. And that's just kind of like a hopeful play. Dad Stardust, Solemn Judgment, and Crow, pretty good setup. I did draw the heavy, but they have Stardust, so it don't matter. They crowed, and I didn't really have anything else. So yeah, I did kind of mess up there with the trade-in. Like that was dumb. Not sure if it would have got me out of that situation though. That was a pretty crazy hand. So yeah, not the most electric hand here. I just set the cards of the Whitestone because I already have Whitestone debris. So if I draw cards of Constance or trade in, it's gonna be alive. They go for a Brio here. They go for the little zombie combo. Spin that back. I think they make Dark End here. So it makes it a little awkward, the Trag. So I'm just going to hold the Trag because there's no point of summoning into a Dark End. I'm just going to Lightning Vortex instead. Got cards of Consonance. Didn't really draw anything. We're just going to mill all with Future Fusion. It was a nice little bait there. I think I was going to go for Prime Material. But, they have Bottomless there, so we're just going to ride this out. Oh yeah, this game was really weird situationally. Okay, so I was like, so they brain con here. Yeah, I think I should die. Or not here yet. Not here yet. Oh yeah, this is like a weird play. I was like, I was thinking a while for this because I have Instant Fusion and Trag, Whitestone, so there's like a good amount of options I could have gone with, but I was like, I just gotta clear that. And these sitting here by themselves isn't really doing a whole lot. You already burn the Mali, the Mizuki. You have Plague Sprayer, but 3 tuners isn't going to really do a whole lot. Okay. Well, yeah, this was. They can't synchro for 8. So this was a throw. I think they should have made the zombie guy Hades, because Hades cracks over Catastrophe for, what was it, 250? And then we have Diva and you have Diva and Debris to get over that. Or you could have just made, you could have done those and then you could have made Hades and then go into Red Dragon or for game as well. So I think that was probably a throw there. And then, so we're just able to get 5-headed out. I was debating on what I wanted to do here. I could have Catastrophe killed the Pyramid Turtle. But I wanted to get that 5,000, that's like 4,000 damage there, pretty much. They have Trag. I guess they summon Trag just so they can get a Synchro play off, so Goblin doesn't die. They go for Spirit Reaper. I'm like, yeah, so they definitely should have gone Hades here rather than making this play. Because they go Book of Moon on my Catastor. I just book back. So I guess they didn't want to. I don't know. So yeah, so we go True and 8 here, and I think this is game. And then we make a Tempest Magician, discard. We get the 1 counter, we discard 2, so that's going to be 15 burn for exact game. So yeah, I didn't really play that well the second game because of the trade-in thing. But Gia, I don't know. I feel like Gia could have won there. So yeah. So we won 3 there. So we are 3-1. We're going against Carpath here, and this is top 16 match. So I had a pretty crazy game 1 here. So Cards of Constance gets, Blue Eyes. We're gonna upstart again. We're gonna trade in. I think I just like card destruction rip here. Just get rid of the Infusion because you can always MSE it back. We're just going to trade in again. We can trade in again. Cards of Consonance. So we got into Rejuve. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dragons. And we're just going to apply Ivor so we can future fusion all this stuff back into the grave. Dump all that. Get 3 Blue Eyes back. Or 2 or 3. How many? Yeah, 3. Cards of Constance, Debris. We gotta go MSC, get Pyivers back. Pyivers again. Yeah, at this point, I think I discarded. I was just trying to fix my account because I think I was at 8 and I had like about 10 cards left in deck. So if I go down to 2, then I can't Pyivers the following turn because I only have 1 in deck. So I was just trying to fix my account because I'm already gonna draw like 10 cards here off the Rejuve. So I just got Pyros again so I can fix my deck count. And we can go double red med here. Now we go Prime Material and Drago, which normally against any deck is like a crazy lock. And we just did double red med in defense in case, they get some Colossal Fighter or Brain Control play off. Because if they get Colossal Fighter, they can go crash, crash. And if they Brain Control, they can just take my red men and crash. But if I do double red men defense, they can only, take the 1, run over that, and then if they can't clear the red men on their field, then I get it back. So that was my reasoning for that. And then, these 2 don't really matter in attack. It's better to just leave those in attack. Now I know he's on his car path, you know, uh, KFC deck or whatever. So maybe Drago wasn't the best summon here. Maybe I should have summoned Blue Eyes instead of Drago. But I just didn't want to like risk it for something might come up. I kind of messed up here. I'll explain why in a second. This like usually never comes up. Um, I'll explain it once. So yeah, I dumped the White Stone, and I was like, ooh, I should have not done that because White Stone is mandatory, so I had to send a blue eye or add Blue Eyes from my deck to the hand. So now I'm only on 2, so I can't pie Avarice back if I have to like recycle my stuff. So I was like, man, I messed that up. Because I had 1 Blue Eyes left in deck. If I didn't have a Blue Eyes left in deck, it wouldn't have mattered. So maybe I should have just kept the White Stone instead of the Blue Eyes. I just wanted to keep a Blue Eyes in hand in case I have to, for some reason, have to summon Tragodia. He's likely going to have like a level 8 monster on the field, so I can just snatch it. He's going to summon the Gear Dragon by, double, or just field spelling that. It's going to crash the Giant Rat, spin the Red Med. So he's trying to lock me under Drago, I assume, which, usually is a pretty good strat. But we're just going to Heavy Storm here. I was thinking of a way to, like, what I should do. But we can make a kind of a cool play here. So we go Debris, get Guard. And now Guard's really important here because White Stone's a light, which, Draco stops. So getting Guard's really important. And then we're going to Synchro for Trident Dragon. We're going to pop the Drago and the Guard. Or no, we just pop the Draco. And we banish the Guard for Red Med. We get Clear of Ice, which is pretty good in this situation. We go Instant Fusion again, get Red Med, and we get Drago out in case he has scores. So pretty much Clear of Ice attacks over Gear Dragon for 3,000. Then we have 19 to get over this, 28. We have 3,000, 3,000, 28. So he takes 3,000 there. That's what's going to be game. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I think I watched Carpass video and his replay was broken. So I guess the whole replay for this game is broken. Okay. Anyways, I think he just had a pretty good start and I lost. Yeah, I think this replay just kind of got janked. Okay, so we're playing now. So we didn't really have a crazy start. I just set the Trooper so you can run over it, get a draw. We did double Rejuve. Just try getting something. He sets now. Okay, let's draw first. Oh. Okay, so that's why I did that. I'll explain it after I Future Fusion. So my memory served me wrong. There we go. Okay. So that was pretty unfortunate. So pretty much I went Future Fusion, add 3 Blue Eyes to hand, which I had to do. And then he Mind Crushed right away in case I have trade-in shenanigans or anything. I had card destruction, which is going to be great because I can just, ditch like I go +2 there, I think, with the Blue Eyes, so I could card destruction, but he Mind Crushed it, which normally is calling Blue Eyes is just pretty bad normally, like 9 times out of 10. just because I can have another Rejuve in hand. Um, so yeah, I guess he got pretty lucky with that, because now I could just go. If I had like a red mid here, oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. I could just like summon red mid, and then just like go for the. Well, he has a black Garden, so. Anyways, I could still go for the punish regardless if I had red mid, and I think I would just win. Um, Now his tank isn't really that great, so I guess I could have turtled for a little bit, and I had upstart into the Trunade after the Mind Crush thing. My memory was I had Trunade first, and I should have Trunated first before using Future Vision, but that's not the case. So I'm not really too upset about this game. I just, he Mind Crushed Blue Eyes for some reason. So, not the best position, but again, if I can get into like a red mid with these 4 cards, red mid play, then I think I have a chance. And these cards aren't really doing anything anyways. So we got rid of those. We got into red mid, but not a way to summon it, so we just had to pass. And he drew like kind of... Okay. Now... Let's see here. No, I can't. So I think I discarded Constance, the debris away. I could have done that. No, I think I discarded the Constance. It's usually just better to draw most of the time, just like get through the deck. You have to kind of like calculate like what's left in your deck though. But even if I go Heavy Storm, get rid of the back row, and then debris, red mid, I would have to get Clear Vice to crack over the Gear Dragon. I don't know what the set is. And ideally you want to end on Prime Material Dragon in case he has Debris Dragon for Black Rose. Oh, okay. I go for... Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should just card a Consonance, because that is good bodied. I feel like that should have been the play. Usually just going for like the mid play doesn't quite get you there in this deck. And I would have drawn the Instant Fusion. Not sure what the next draw was. Let's see. Gores. So I would have had Gores for his follow-up play. And I would have seen one more card for the next turn if I'd done that. Gores could have maybe gone big, but it's hard to say. I was kind of like on the back foot after that Mind Crush. I don't know if I could have gotten there. But yeah. So that was my little loser bracket run. I lost off the rip due to a brick, and then I won 3, and then lost to Carpath in top 16 out of 40 players. So a little unfortunate for the Dragon Turbo deck. I don't think I went first at all, so there's that. Didn't go first in 5. I went first against Carpath, so I lost 4 die rolls, which, it's okay, I guess. And I just had like that first match just kind of like set me up in a bad position. I was really gearing for my deck for Blackwing matchups, but losing off the rip, I lost the frogs, and then just played against a couple of random decks. This is actually like a bad matchup. Well, it's not bad. It's just he has a couple of things that are kind of annoying in this deck for my deck in particular. So there's that. And for this tournament, I wasn't side decking. I wasn't playing Oppression in my list. My side deck because I wanted to put more Blackwing hate, and I was like, well, there's not too many decks that Oppression is really great against that would side it, but Oppression would have been good here against this deck, like really good. So maybe if I had those, that would have been the difference maker. Not sure. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Had a fun run with the deck, but it's all good. You win some, you lose some. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.